Hello, folks. Thanks for checking out this video. Robert, the narrator, here again to talk about another NPC from the basic edition of my high fantasy tabletop role-playing game, Peace the RPG. As you can see on the screen, hopefully, we are going to be talking about the Rock Leech. We're going to go ahead and go back to a minion level NPC in the game, the lowest level NPC that heroes will face in the game. Haven't done a minion since I think our second video. This is our fourth NPC video when we did the Goblin Raptor Rider. So as you can tell from on the screen, the Rock Leech is considered an adventurer and is, as I said, a minion level NPC. They have 6 warfare attack points, 6 influence attack points, and 6 power attack points. They only have 3 hit points being a minion, so 1 good strike of any type will take them out. 12 composure. They have rock-like hides, or skin, so they have actually 6 points of physical armor, and in the game, generally 6 or higher is considered heavy armor. So these things are like little tanks. 5 influence damage, a move of 2, so they're really slow. They're leeches. They move really slowly, and 2 influence armor. And just going through the attributes really quickly, just going to point out the things that are really extraordinary here. So survival of 8, which is really high. Just to give you an example, a normal human will start character creation with only a 3 in all of their attributes. So that gives you some idea of how really great rock leeches are at surviving in the wilderness. And a thievery of 8, so they are able to move around very stealthily. Specializations, thievery sneak, so when a rock leech is sneaking, they get a +2 to their attribute check. And they have a max initiative of 6. They're not very quick. So moving down to the abilities of the Rock Leech, you have territory. And essentially what that says is Rock Leeches will usually drop from cave walls or ceilings to attack all individuals who enter their territory, usually an area of about 6 squares. Each enemy will be attacked by 1d6 +1 leeches. So yeah, they drop down from cave ceilings onto their targets to attack. And then their next ability is Camouflage. It's proficiency, so that means that they naturally kind of do this, just like the territory ability. Camouflage comes naturally to them. You roll a 1 or 2 on the fate die of a thievery sneak check, re-roll until you don't. So that reinforces the fact that these guys are really great at moving around silently in the wilderness, a fairly small natural animal, a leech. And so essentially, yeah, incredibly hard to spot them with their camouflage skin. And then finally, their attack, their bite does 9 damage. And on a roll of 5 or 6 on the fate die, the leech attaches. Now, what that means is that at the beginning of an attack, at the beginning of an attached leech's turn, its target loses 3 HP, so 3 hit points as the leech starts to drain its target. And if an attached leech is killed or removed by any other means other than fire, the target continues to lose 3 HP on the leech's initiative until the area is cauterized. So that I really kind of like that really cool ability. So if you remove the leech, their proboscis, I think it's called, stays attached to your body and continues to pump blood from the victim. So that's really cool. So you have to burn these rock leeches off, or you're going to continue to lose hit points until you burn the area. I really love that aspect of these guys. And just reading the description below, creature type, it's a natural animal, no language. Its drive is to drink blood, so obviously it feeds off of its victims. And a description, Rock leeches can be found in temperate to hot, moist environments with rocky terrain. They are approximately 4 inches long. Their rock-hard skin makes them difficult to harm, but also to detect, as it has camouflaging properties. A rock leech that has attached to a victim can be hard to remove, and if not removed properly, will leave behind a proboscis that will continue to extract blood and loot. They're none, because they are natural animals, so they don't carry around a wallet. So I really love the rock leech. If you are a game master running the game, you can, as it says, you can find rock leeches in temperate to hot, moist environments. So if you're putting your characters out into the wilderness in a temperate or warm areas with a lot of rocks, the rock leeches camouflage themselves in moist or wet areas, and they will attack any NPC that is unfortunate enough to stumble into their territory. So a fantastic threat for heroes who are traveling through the wilderness, particular wilderness environment in the game. And I love the difficulty that they provide. And if the heroes could get in trouble if they don't realize, if you don't have, hopefully you have a hero in the group who is familiar with the wilderness, and they will know to not pull or cut the rock leech from your body. If it does attach to a hero, he'll know that the way you have to get rid of it is you have to burn it off, or you will continue to have blood pumped from the area that the rock leech was attached to. So I really love that. Really a way to befuddle and bedevil your heroes. I highly recommend this minion, the rock leech. So thanks for checking out this video. Please, in the description below, of course, I have the links to the free basic edition of the game. Check it out, and maybe if you decide to run the game, maybe throw a couple of rock leeches at the heroes in your game. Thanks for checking out this video. Talk to you later.